This is the XMCOSY 49-foot RGB outdoor string light set. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the user manual. They give you a guide wire. I'll explain in a moment. Here is the box for the Wi-Fi control on it, because this is a smart light set. The other end, of course, is your plug there, and the rest goes into the entire set. These are the bulbs here. They are RGBW, so they are any color you want, and warm white. Very simple like that. Now, these are not removable bulbs in that you can't unscrew these and change them out for anything else. They are plastic, so they're not going to break like that, and everything is encapsulated in there. Of course, this is meant for outdoor use, so it is waterproof, all that. The entire set length is 49 feet, and you get a total of 15 bulbs. So that equates to approximately every 3 feet or so is a bulb. And like I said, this is a smart light set, so it connects up with your phone or your tablet. However, it also is voice controllable using an Amazon Echo or Alexa or Google Home Assistant. So anyway, let me get this plugged in and we'll get it set up. This uses the XMCOSY app. You can type that in or scan the QR code, download that, set up an account, and then you're ready to add the light set to it. So here in the app itself, the XMCOSY app, we'll hit Add Device, and now it asks you which device that you have that you're going to be adding. So we're adding this one here, and now it's asking for a 2.4 gigahertz network and password. I'm going to enter that in. So now we need to reset it. So we'll plug it in. It's plugged in. If the lights are not rapidly flashing, you would hold the button on here for 5 seconds. They are rapidly flashing. So we're all set here. Confirm. Lights blink rapidly. And we'll hit next. And now it's adding. It has sensed it and has turned them to a white mode. And we're just waiting for the app to finish setting up. And here it is here. So that's all good. And we'll accept that and get into the app. So now in the app, we can go ahead and hit the power button, and it turns on, and we have different modes here. We're going to go through all that in just a minute. This has a true warm white. When you get into the cooler whites, it's more of an RGB together kind of thing. You can, of course, just dim that right there. It also shows in the center the approximate color that it would look like. As such, if you want to go to a cool white, you can just run that right around like that, and it goes cool, or back to warm. And that's all nice and good right there. Now we can go to the color mode. So very simply, you can do your red, you can do orange, yellow, etc. You can do your brightness, so that'll dim it, obviously. And your saturation is going to show you the lower the saturation, the more washed out the color will be. So if you want to get into more like the pastel type thing, then you could do that. You can, of course, also just twiddle around the color wheel and get any color you want right there. And then we have the scene mode. Now this, I'm just going to show you the lights for that, but there are about 9 here, and it has different themes and stuff like that. So let me get everything set back to white like it was. I'll turn it off, and now I'll show you. I have this up on the fence, which is what I called it. Now the first thing you need to know is that if you're going to stick this on the fence, depending on where you plug the actual controller box in, you better make sure that your Wi-Fi is going to make it out there. And in this case, I have a super powered antenna and all that, so mine is just fine with that. You can just bring your phone or your tablet out there and see what it says for the Wi-Fi, and that'll give you a good indication. Anyhow, if that doesn't work for you, there's always the button right on that control box, and when you press that, it'll cycle through the different colors and modes and stuff like that, and you can just do it manually. But I'm going to use the app right here, and we'll go ahead and hit the power button. And there we are. So let me see if I can move that over to get you a little bit better. That should be pretty good right there. So this is in the warm white, like I said, and I'm going to twiddle that around to cool it down. And that's the cool white. Like I said, it's an RGB type thing. We'll put it somewhere back around there. And like I said, it can be dimmed. So you can dim that way down to there. And we'll brighten that back up. And now we'll go over to the color mode. So here we are. We'll start with red. And again, you can dim that down if you want, like that. Or brighten it back up. And I'll just run through the colors here so you can see. And of course you can change those through the color wheel, like I said as well, as I just spin around that. And the saturation, so let's go to the red, for example, back again. And I'll lower the saturation, which is going to wash it out. Just like in painting, red and white makes pink. So you see how it turned pink? And as I get less and less saturation, it gets more and more white. More saturation gets more into the reds until finally we are all the way back at the red. Now the cool stuff, the scenes. So we'll go to the first one here. And that will change colors. That's called strobe. Next one is fade. This one is pulse. This one is blink. And this one is chase. So you see what that does right there. This one is Christmas. Yep. You can do that. Nobody else has this. You can't buy a set of Christmas lights that does that. Keep it in your backyard, on your fence, like that. It could be up all year round because it is weatherproof as such. 4th of July? Yeah, I'm all for that. That's really cool. I really like that one a lot. And this one is called Pick 2. You can actually pick the colors that you want. And this is a multicolor one where you can see the colors are indeed multi, like that. There, of course, also is a schedule that you can set up to turn the lights on and off automatically and do all kinds of stuff like that. But there's more. This is an Echo Dot. It is voice controllable. I'm going to let this boot up here and then we'll try controlling it by voice. Alexa, turn on the fence.
Okay.
And just like that, it's magic. You can control it by voice. You can, of course, do other things. Alexa, set the fence to green.
Okay.
Alexa, set the fence to blue.
Okay.
Alexa, set the fence to purple.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off the fence.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on the fence.
Okay.
Alexa, set the fence to white.
Okay.
Alexa, dim the fence to 25%.
Okay.
Alexa, set the fence to 100%.
Okay.
Very cool indeed. So that's a rundown of many of the things you can do with it. Like I said, you could set up a schedule for it to turn on and off and do all kinds of cool stuff like that. If this 49-foot set isn't long enough for you, that's not a problem. It can be extended to 98 feet. You can just buy another one and it clips right onto the end of it and just carries on exactly as you see here. And will continue on around your fence, or you could string it across your backyard using the guide wire or any of that stuff. So a really awesome set of outdoor string lights from XMCOSY. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.